goes, as usual, my man, breaking my heart apart. I really don't know what to do about him. I've told myself I've got to do without him. There he goes, as usual, my man, tearing my heart apart. He's made my life a mess. I've got to do this, I guess. Goodbye, Joe. From here I kiss you. Goodbye, Joe. I hope I don't miss you. If you had been on the square and had treated me fair and we not had a tiff, if you had not said I should go and jump right off the nearest cliff, if you had stayed up the make and you never had taken to coming home stiff, if I had not smelled perfume with a nasty unfamiliar whiff, I'm gonna miss you, baby. Things would have been terrific. Oh, what's the diff? If you had not had the cheek to stay out for a week saying ragging a jiff, if you were not such a two-timing guy, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, but you haven't, you weren't, you went and you didn't, so goodbye. If I had not seen you take Geraldine on the lake in your flat-bottom skiff, if you were not in pursuit with your arms around her bare midriff, if I had not seen you pen 60 letters to Gwen in your own hieroglyph, if you had not left me home when you had deceits for self-recip, I'm gonna miss you, baby, and I could get specific. Oh, what's the diff? If you were not such a hound who when game was around always picked up the sniff, if you were not such a two-timing guy, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, but you haven't, you were, and you went, and you didn't. And so, goodbye. If, when I asked would you ring, you had not left my chin with a beautiful beef hay. If I had not always found purple lipstick on your handkerchief. If you had not told me lies and they looked in my eyes with a smile, beauty. If, when I caught you with Gabe, you had not said it's a naughty myth. I'm gonna miss you, baby. You weren't too darn prolific. Oh, what's the diff? If the best years of my life were spent as your wife with no marriage or tiff. If you were not such a two-timing guy. If you weren't. If you hadn't. If you didn't, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you didn't, but you hadn't, then we couldn't, and you didn't, though you should've. If you didn't, if you weren't, if you hadn't, if you did, but you weren't, you haven't, you went, and you did, and so